You get woke, you go completely broke. Let's get to this. Let's get to this situation with ESPN, man. Oh, ESPN, man. All this wokeness thing got a whole bunch of people fired. People cutting the cord. Now, people are gonna say, well, people aren't cutting the cord, Jane. Nah, they could have still had subscribers to their streaming service, and people aren't subscribing in big numbers to their streaming service. So once again, yes, the wokeness has did them in. But yeah, I actually used to like Maria Taylor, but not anymore. After she said what she said about Drew Brees, I was done because there's no proof of Drew Brees ever disliking or discriminating against melanated people. I actually tweeted this on my timeline today because I knew I was going to talk about it. We are in a different day and age, ladies and gentlemen. And people are not going to stand for this woke BS. They really not. Get the politics, get the pandering off the TV. You got guys like Max Kellerman, a guy who is goofy, a guy who's a clown. When you have people like that on your network, you have some of these other people as well who are making ESPN less watchable. They Will Kane left and they replaced Will Kane's radio show with Max Kellerman. Do you need an even more of a reason to ignore ESPN during the day? At least Will Kane was tolerable. He wasn't one of these woke guys. He was a conservative on a liberal network, and that's why he left and went to Fox. I can see why, even though Fox has his issues. But ESPN is cutting even more jobs. Y'all not understand, ESPN cut jobs recently. They've been cutting jobs for like the last couple of years. They've been laying off people left and right for the last couple of years. So we can't say it's just cord cutting. It's the fact that ESPN was overextended. It was the fact that people, for the most part, are not signing up to the streaming service, ESPN Plus. I actually think I got ESPN Plus due to this bundle with Disney Plus. It's ESPN. It was a Disney Plus bundle with Hulu and the ESPN streaming service with the Disney streaming service, and it gave you like a bundle, But this is something that's been going on for like the last couple of years, and again, ESPN has done it to themselves. They have, and let me just say this too about Maria Taylor real quick. Again, I used to really like Maria Taylor when she was doing the college football coverage Saturday mornings and during the week at times. She was very likable. She seemed like a cool person to be around, to talk some college football with, and especially her being a female, whatnot, because you can't really talk sports with most women. But when she said what she said about Drew Brees, and she was just so angry that how dare Drew Brees said that, he would choose to stand for the flag because of what it meant to him and his family. And for her to get on TV and act so fake outraged and to talk about how this guy doesn't like black people. It encompasses the failure that is ESPN and how much of a failure it's becoming more and more every day. Do y'all not understand that they had a change in leadership due to the wokeness just a couple years ago? That's why Jamel Hill is gone. That's why Michelle Beadle is gone. Only when this situation with CV happened this year for them to revert back to this, to revert back to the wokeness. And then they wonder why people are not tuning in, why people don't care anything about ESPN besides the sports. And by the way, they are heavily promoting college football, which shows you that they're desperate. Even though they get on TV and say, well, because of this situation with CV, we don't know if there's going to be any football. But because they're so desperate for ratings, they can't wait for the Pac-10. They couldn't wait for the Big Ten to get back playing, the Pac-12. Because that's the only reason why people watch ESPN anymore is for football. Okay? They didn't even watch the NBA like that. But let's get to this article. ESPN informed employees early Thursday it would lay off 300 people across its businesses while also not filling 200 currently open positions as the situation with CV continues to harshly impact ESPN and its parent company, Disney. Well, you know, Disney is leaking. Disney is leaking right now because they can't get their movies in theaters. They're pushing movies back. And it has hurt them. The theme parks have been closed. The revenue isn't the same this year. So they're leaking. So because they're leaking, now you got ESPN leaking. There was talk that they might sell ESPN. Who's going to buy ESPN? It's a failing product. That's heavily relied on TV revenue. It's a failing product. No one cares about ESPN anymore. They can watch other alternatives. Fox Sports is a better alternative than ESPN, even though it has its issues. It's a better alternative to a lot of people than watching ESPN regularly. Even First Take has become a joke, and that's their main bread and butter right there. The message was sent from ESPN President Jimmy Pitaro in a company-wide memo that was obtained by the Post. The layoffs will not be concentrated in any one department, and according to a source, will be spread across the network. On-air personnel will mostly be spared at the moment, according to sources, though ESPN has been scrutinizing contracts more vigorously, I will say, in recent months, letting some expire. For example, as previously reported, former morning talk show host and NFL draft host Trey Wingo will not have his contract extended after it runs out at the end of the year. Trey Wingo is a very talented on-air personality. And the fact that they couldn't find a place for him to be is a travesty, because there's a lot of people on that network who shouldn't be there, who are not entertaining, they're not informative. When you hear Trey Wingo's voice, when you hear Trey Wingo's wit and enthusiasm, it gets you to want to watch that particular segment. When I see some of these people, when I have watched ESPN for some of their NFL segments, it's dry, it's weak. There's just no reason to sit there and watch it. You be ready to flip the channel. Trey Wingo is one of the most talented people they have still at that network. But again, he's making a lot of money, so I can understand why they don't want him there. But at least 30-40% of those people you have on television needs to go. They're not really producing anything. Let them go. Okay? I don't want to see boring people on NFL segments or college football segments. You can't find a place for Trey Wingo, but you can give Max Kellerman his own radio show? Like, who watches Max Kellerman? Who cares about Max Kellerman? The guy's a clown. The guy is a freaking clown. He's a pandering clown. Trey Wingo is still one of your most talented on-air personalities. You can't work something out with him? Stephen A. Smith, to me, is somebody who's just hanging on because he's making a lot of money. He don't want to lose that. I understand, bro. I understand. So you just go along to get along, right? You just go along to get along. I understand. Let's see. We are parting ways with many exceptional teammates, all of whom have made important contributions to ESPN, Pitaro said as part of a statement. These are not easy decisions, and we will work hard to make their transitions easier. As is the case across Disney, ESPN is trying to shift more of its business to direct to consumer. It has created ESPN Plus, which had reported 8.5 million subscribers as of this summer. This CV situation has also created new ways for programming with fewer people. This is why Netflix will always be king, because Netflix figured this out a long time ago. Netflix was so much ahead of the curve that all these other production companies, channels, they're all trying to play catch up. They're all trying to play catch up. Hulu has come close. They've come very close to replicating, regular basic, television. They've come close. Who else has come close? Well, YouTube. You have YouTube that's right there with Netflix. It's right there. A lot of people are coming more and more to YouTube every single day, for better or for worse. And a lot of these channels are playing catch up. Now, does ESPN Plus provide some good sports content during the fall, during football season, or when it comes to boxing? I mean, they do. I mean, I think they're very good at documentaries. I think that could be their bread and butter, documentaries. But other than that, I mean, you have a lot of boring, unenthusiastic on-air talent who no one cares to watch, who are pandering, who are driving away business. While Disney tries to further transform itself, it still is focused on ABC, ESPN. It is in the midst of talks with the NFL to renew its relationship with the league. It currently pays $2 billion for rights that include Monday Night Football. The Post reported this week that Disney is trying hard to wrestle Sunday Night Football from NBC. Yeah, good luck with that. It also wants 2 NFL packages. See, I'll tell you, the NFL is very lucrative for ESPN. They need football. They need the NFL to be successful. So Roger Goodell, who is a loser, who is a panderer, who's weak, you have a good thing going, and if you allow your league to get woke anymore, you're going to lose too. Okay? It also wants 2 NFL packages. It's been known for nearly 2 years that Disney would like to add a Super Bowl to its next deal with the NFL. Yeah, good luck with that too. Good luck getting that from CBS and NBC or Fox. Good luck with that, ESPN. I don't know if you got enough money for that. You know what I'm saying? ESPN joins Fox Sports and NBC Sports with some form of layoffs during the CV. CBS Sports has not known. CBS Sports had no known staff reductions due to the economic slowdown. The talk of ESPN layoffs have been rumored among industry insiders for months and may have been even more grim if college football had not been played. This is why I tell y'all, man, football is very lucrative. Without college and NFL football, ESPN would be in a very bad place. This is why they're trying to get the Super Bowl. Super Bowl, that's a lot of money to be made during the Super Bowl. And like I said, good luck trying to get that away from Fox and NBC. Good luck with that. Let's see. Last month, the website Outkick first reported the potential layoffs. The Athletic said they could happen this week. ESPN had around 6,000 employees before Thursday. In 2015-2017, ESPN had layoffs impacting both on and off air personality, adding up around 500 lost jobs. This is the memo. This is what happens when you play games, okay, with your customer base. ESPN could have double the subscriber numbers for ESPN Plus and viewership if they did not go down the woke rabbit hole, so to speak. And they lost. They lost big. So